Security is at the front of everyone's thoughts once again as we get ready for Security Field Day 15. Hello everyone, my name is Tom Hollingsworth and I am the event lead for security here at Tech Field Day, which is a part of the Futurum group. And we have another exciting event headed your way coming fresh off the heels of Tech Field Day Extra at SASE 2026. Security Field Day 15 will be taking place April 29th and 30th in Silicon Valley. And we have a very interesting collection of companies that will be taking part in the discussion, both from the vendor side, but also from the analyst side. We're going to be kicking off the event on Wednesday, April the 29th at 9 a.m. with a presentation from our friends at Fortinet. And you've seen them a lot of times at other events like Mobility Field Day and Cloud Field Day, but we're excited once again to have them back at Security Field Day to talk about a lot of topics that are on everyone's mind, including things like quantum security, shadow AI, SecOps, SASE, and endpoint security. We are going to hear from their team about some of the advances that they're making into those technologies and how a unified platform like Fortinet can bring them to you. Right after that, we're going to be hearing from Futurum Research. My friend Fernando Montenegro and I will be bringing you some of the latest advances that Futurum Research has been doing into cybersecurity and share some results from some recent reports that we have been collecting data and discussing with the analyst community. After lunch, we're going to hear from Dell Technologies. They've presented a number of times at Security Field Day, and this time they're going to be talking about security through the infrastructure lens. If you think about how organizations today are looking at the way that security is being delivered, not just through tools, but also through platforms, you'll understand the value in how choices can influence key security outcomes, including things like exposure management and threat detection. This is going to focus a little less on feature checklists and more on the way that everything gets pulled together and how Dell is designed into these systems from the start, taking into consideration things like supply chain, hardware, and platforms to create a better overall solution set. Thursday morning, we're going to kick off with a delegate roundtable. These are always very well-watched events, and this year, I think we're going to be focusing a little bit more on security and AI and how they come together into a larger story, both how AI is causing security issues, but how it is also being used to exploit other things that are being found. Right after that, we're going to have a very special live recording of the Security Boulevard Podcast. This is a podcast that I host with Fernando Montenegro and others, and we're going to be talking about some security news of the day. We wanted you to be able to have a live look at the way that we put these things together and how we share them with the community. So make sure you tune in at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time to see myself, Fernando, and some of our special guests take part in Security Boulevard. For this event, we're welcoming Brett Wolmerons as one of our new delegates. He's not new to Field Day, but he is new to Security Field Day. And we have a great number of alumni delegates, including folks like Karen Lopez, Jack Poller, Romeo Gardner, Vritu McGee, and many more who will be taking part in these discussions. Don't forget that you can find us in many different places if you want to watch the live streaming video. Head over to LinkedIn Live, head over to YouTube Live, or head over to TechStrong TV and also securityboulevard.com, devops.com, and many other TechStrong TV properties. We are excited to bring you all of the live video on the 29th and the 30th, but if for some reason you can't watch us live, you know that you can always head over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/techfieldday to learn more. If you'd like to participate in the conversations online, make sure that you use the hashtag XFD15 across all social media platforms so that we can see what you have to say and make sure that any questions that you ask definitely get answered. We are thrilled to be bringing you more content from the forefront of security from a practitioner perspective, so that we hope that you'll be able to join us on April 29th and 30th for Security Field Day.